Let me go someplace else. Did you speak to LeBron James or talk to LeBron James before you and your representatives met with ownership and let them know that you wanted out?
No.
Why not?
Why would I have to?
Chances are, if you don't speak to somebody about it, they might take it personally.
Yeah.
Do you care about that at all?
No.
It's his future.
Big divorce. LeBron and Kyrie. Kyrie wants out. It's a big divorce. This is a shocker. Oh my God, what do we do? It's not shocking at all. The great innovators always ultimately face the great imitators. This is why McDonald's eventually faces Burger King. This is why American Idol on Fox TV rocked television and years later faced America's Got Talent and The Voice. There was always player movement in the NBA. There was always player movement. But there'd never been a time when the world's best player in his prime said, I'm leaving. What? Excuse me? Huh? Where are you going? And then he did it again. What? Huh? Where are you going? LeBron James changed the world. He was the great mobility player movement innovator. We'd never had that. The best player in the peak of his greatness didn't bolt. He didn't leave. Especially a 60-win team. His team was winning 60 games, and he left. The best player in the world. Magic didn't do it. Bird didn't do it. Michael didn't do it. Kobe didn't do it. And it wasn't like a trade. He chose to leave to Miami, then go back home to Cleveland. So LeBron creates this, and here's what always happens. Initially, it wins you titles. Eventually, Kevin Durant copied you, and you lose a title. And then ultimately, one of your own teammates leaves. This is the way innovators who ultimately face imitators deal with life. The innovator gets rich. He gets pushback. He gets credit. He gets titles. He gets rings. But eventually, he'll lose market share. It starts to erode, and he's holding on for dear life. And by the way, so when I heard this story, my first takeaway is, well, Kyrie's learned from LeBron. This is the downside to being LeBron James. But this is another thing. When LeBron went back to Cleveland,
I like the impact that it has when everyone's watching.
Sometimes we forget why we're here. It's easy to fall off track. These help us remember.
These battle scars don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Growing up, I had a dream, something no one else could see. Tell me what it means when your faith is falling beneath your knees and you can't breathe. Everything you see reminds you of what you're not or something you won't be. You gotta take what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business. Not because they wanna do it, just because they heard it pays. And who the fuck wants to be poor knowing that's how we've been raised? Society is getting heavy, I can feel the weight. The pressure of success is like 100 million pounds of shame. And that's the reason I'm staying up late, trying to find a way to escape the stereotypes this day and age is making me feel like the only way I'll be happy is getting signed to a label and making money through rapping. I wanna share my emotion because this world is attacking the very principle of life that lets the people be happy. If you don't have a reason to breathe, why even live? These battle scars are impressions of everything that it is. That reached 100 100 million people, I tell them there's a reason that we're all created equal. Cause some decide to be great and some decide a sequel to an average person's life is simply what they want to be. So you make your decision, all I know is what I'm given. Won't define the life I lead or the way I dwell in existence. I've seen a greater image on the walls of where I'm living, and the words twisted and scripted remind me of something written. Faith is a gift that is given down to the people. If one believes it, one receives it. It's given if it is needed. Don't ever think you're trapped in a life that you never wanted. Your options are infinite, that's some mathematical logic. I'm not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers and these battle scars on my church. Not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers, these battle scars on my church.
Don't look like they're faded. Don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're faded. Don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles never gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These
Never let a wound ruin me.
Turns it over.
But I feel like ruins wooing me. Arrow holes that never close from Cupid on a shooting spree. Feeling stupid cause I know it ain't no you and me. But when you're trying to beat the odds up and trying to keep your nods up, and you know that you should know and let it go, but the fear of the unknown hone another lover's phone sends you back into the zone. With no Tom Hanks to bring you home, a lover not a fighter on the front line with a poem. Trying to write yourself a rifle, maybe sharpen up a song to fight the tanks and drones of you being alone.
I wish I never looked, I wish I never touched. I wish that I could stop loving you so much. Cause I'm the only one that's trying to keep us together. When all of the signs say that I should forget her. I wish you were the best I ever had. I wish that the good outweighed the bad. Cause it'll never be over until you tell me it's over. These bad
but you said it.
And I hope you never come
back. Shouldn't have happened, but you let it. Now you're down on the ground, you admit it. The only thing that comes is the post-traumatic stresses. Shields, body armors, and vests don't properly work. That's why you're in a lot of hurt. The enemy within and all the fires from your friends. The best medicines to probably just let it win.
I wish I couldn't feel, wish I couldn't love. I wish that I could stop cause it hurts so much. And I'm the only one that's trying to keep us together. When all of the signs say that I should forget her. I wish you were the best I ever had. I wish that the good outweighed the bad. Cause it'll never be over.
Can never be over
until you tell me